So I want to take a little read of the room here. So leave your comments down below. But how are you feeling about ADA right now? How do you feel about the crypto market this week? I think things actually went pretty darn well. We kept the surprises to a minimum, at least at the time of filming this video. So hopefully this stays this way. We've had a lot of good news consistently over the course of the week. It really feels like sentiment's shifting just slightly. And we're actually on the verge of this 20% total crypto breakout that we need to have a discussion about, because this does in fact track historically speaking. So if you guys are new, haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So looking at ADA, again, we've been very consistent as the week has gone on. We're really fighting hard against this 200-day moving average, floating right around 74 cents. This is a great spot to be in. What I love that I've seen is even as we've had some of these red days, very next day, those red candles completely enveloped by that next daily candle. And again, we just keep smacking our head on the ceiling here, wanting to break to the upside. ADA's showing all the signs of wanting to break up. That's what you really want to know right now, really want to see. And what we're seeing here is, again, once we do in fact break and confirm above this 200-day moving average, just note that this 20-day is right here. It's at about 67 cents right now. That'd be our next point of resistance. But what I will say is very good here is BTC back within structure, showing again very bouncy signs here. It's back in its trend. This is what we wanted to see heading into the weekend, which once again is going to be a very low volume weekend. You know, $74 billion in daily trading volume over the last 24 hours. But I will say ADA has been very consistently trading around $1 billion daily. And that's one of the most traded tokens in the crypto market. There's a lot of excitement surrounding what's happening with Cardano and ADA right now. And, you know, there's an announcement even that I missed yesterday we didn't get a chance to talk about. So Coinbase actually announces that ADA derivatives futures are going to be live Monday, March 31st. So there's very consistent integrations, very consistent new pairings and listings that are happening for ADA. And it's because, again, it is growing. It's getting bigger. All right. Even though right now it still sits as the 8th largest asset in the crypto market, it feels like a lot bigger. It's in a lot larger discussions if everybody hasn't noticed this right now. And this is where this next leg for ADA does in fact get exciting. Another big advancement as well that we saw just discussed was Canada Prime Minister Carney says that Canada has progressed with Trump. We will find a solution. So this is a very drastic difference from about a week ago. If you guys remember, we were in the heights of a potential trade war, them going back and forth, trying to impose even higher tariffs on each other. And now it seems like things are in fact easing, which is great for the crypto market. It's what's created a lot of this uncertainty and negativity and gave us a lot of the discounts that we were taking advantage of. And I'm not going to complain about the discounts because I loaded out, you know, most of my bag during that time and rounded out a lot of my positions. I'm sure you guys did as well. And this is where our future selves will thank us for taking advantage of this. Thank us for these huge opportunities in the market. Now, what I find very interesting here in terms of crypto in general is, again, this 20% breakout. All right. What exactly is this? Well, we have been talking very heavily about the total market cap of crypto and this retest that actually happens historically speaking. And that is what we're doing right now. This was that big retest, right? Down to the top of our box here. You guys can see that was about a 25% move to the downside. What I find very interesting here is when we look back, historically speaking, at this same exact retest, right at about the same time frame, you guys can see that was a 23% retest down to the top of this box. Okay. If you look back, actually, because some people are referencing this time frame, you know, August, September of 2020, this was actually if I could line it up right, screw it, I'm just sending it. This is actually about a 20% retest to the top of its box. Now, why this is so important is retests are important, right? We're retesting support, seeing if these are levels that will in fact hold. And what we just got for the crypto market was a big confirmation that, yes, these are levels of confidence. This is levels that the market is comfortable holding. Even as we've had some of these dips, some more of these washouts, look where it wants to keep running back to, right to this box. And right now we're sitting just at about the top of this. Now, what I find very interesting, again, is the breakout to this next range from where we're at currently is about 18%. All right. So what that means is that for ADA and other altcoins, we're talking about close to a 20% move. The reason why it's 20%, not 17%, 18%, again, BTC is going to make up a smaller percentage of this. So alts are going to run just a little bit harder. It takes less capital to move the needle. And that is, again, where we're trying to get back within this upper zone here between $3.18 trillion and $3.73 trillion. And what this means in terms of ADA, guys, is a potential structure breakout. Okay. If we actually extend this currently, we can see that a 20% move for ADA puts us actually right at the top of our trend, right at about 89 cents. This may be where ADA does in fact try to make another move to break out of this big bull flag that it's been putting into. Now, this isn't a guarantee or financial advice or anything like that. And what I want to remind people of is, USDT dominance is the biggest thing we're watching right here. There's still all this capital on the sideline. It's not running away from the crypto market. It's just waiting. It's waiting for everything to ease up. It's waiting for a little bit more certainty in the market, a little bit less fear. We have gotten to this point where the crypto fear greed index is on the rise again, back up to about a 22 right now, still in the fearful range, but showing some glimmers of hope here. All right. Now, again, where this wants to break down to, first of all, is right down about this 4.5% range. That's a pretty significant drop off. We're already starting to see the signs of this potentially being a little toppy here and starting to see capital flow back into assets, which lately, when that has been happening, has in fact been very good for ADA. ADA has been one of the largest recipients of this capital re-entering the space. And why that is again, it's in some very big discussions right now, very big interest surrounding governments, very big interest surrounding digital reserve assets. This is where, frankly, your US-based crypto has a huge opportunity to go on a run again. And, we're going to have even bigger discussions as time goes on. What I will say is actually there was a bill that went to the House. I'll just say Congress, just went to Congress yesterday. And why this is so important is, again, this is surrounding this executive order surrounding the digital reserve assets. Now, what people need to know is that the executive orders can, in fact, be reversed by the next administration if this does, in fact, make its way through Congress and get approved or get passed through the House, passed through the Senate, make its way to the president's desk. It is, in fact, signed into law, meaning that this cannot be changed unless it's done by Congress down the line, which is very, very difficult to do. So there are some very big things that are taking place right now that can be incredibly beneficial for the crypto market. Things are starting to feel a little bit bouncy. I'm not ready to say that, boom, this is it, we're about to send, but sentiment is starting to shift. Pay attention to it. We'll see what the weekend brings us. Hopefully it's a lot more green candles. Hopefully we get, again, close on that positive note, but I want to hear your thoughts. Where do you think things are headed? Are we again going to have another big week next week? So have a great day. Show your love below. Let me know your thoughts. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.